Were you like really taking your rap career seriously once you went like at the time that you saw Keith popping up on a crazy level?
No.
You weren't?
No, because it was just like, I don't know, like back then it was like more fun. So it was just like, shit, we catch, we got these shows together. We all family, we all brothers, like this what it is. But the actuality is, at the end of the day, it's like, all right, cool. Now you got to start getting on your shit if you want to be at the top.
So was it like motivation once you saw other people start blowing up and you realized like, damn, I could take this shit a lot more serious too?
So back then or now?
Yeah, back then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, I used to pay attention to everything. Like, I used to sit at TV and watch TV and be like, damn, I ain't gonna never be like this. Like, I was like, I ain't gonna never be rich like this. And had a lot of doubt, you know what I'm saying, how I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, how I was raised. Like, my mama ain't do no bad job. It's just the environment we was in.
Right.
Just had it. Like, I'm like, we ain't gonna never be nothing. Like,
right.
That's the mindset I had.
So when did you feel like you really started to get that motivation? Like, what was it that, and what did it feel like at that time?
When I had my first son.
Okay.
Yeah, Angelo. I had my first son. When I was in jail, he was born.
Oh, okay. So what were you locked up for that time?
I had a gun case.
Okay.
So
you had like 100 gun cases, right?
Nah.
Not 100, but like a few.
Innocent until you proven guilty.
Right.
So it don't matter. No, but it was so crazy because he was born while I was locked up. Like, one day he wasn't born, I woke up the next day he was born. So I just wanted to change the whole thing for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be different for him. I didn't want to grow up, have him growing up with me being in jail a lot, not being successful. I don't want to be one of them stories that be like, oh yeah, Durk, he used to be with them, but yeah, he fell off. Nah.
Because there's always a lot of those in rap.
Yeah, like, because what people don't know is, like, once you rap, you got to invest. You know what I'm saying? And you got to invest to where when rap stop, you'll still be rich as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like the goal. And I've heard you talk about that when I was listening to your Vlad interview, and you were saying that, like, what do? You have like a real estate company and like some kind of trucking company? So how does that, like, when did you decide to get into all that?
My brother D-Thing just, well, basically my whole team, you know what I'm saying? But the trucking came first from my brother D-Thing. And he was just breaking it down to me, like, just say at the time we was getting $3,000 a show. And by me being young and being expired, never having nothing, I go spend that whole $3,000 on clothes. Right. Then be coming to him like, I need some money. You know what I'm saying? But he just broke it down to me like, you can make it where you can spend $50,000 on clothes or whatever you want to buy. Right. And don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? From that point on, it's just like, you got to save, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, because that's like best case scenario is that like a young man who doesn't necessarily know a lot about business, who didn't go to college, is able to like get in the rap game. We all know that like a rap career is usually not a long career, but at least be able to take that money you get and be able to like start something in your community or for your family or whatever. Like even if a dude's rap career doesn't go that far, it's like that still is like best case scenario that they can at least have something to show from it.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely got to have something to show for it. Like some people just be out here just spending money, ain't got no house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no car. Like, you got to have something to show for it.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because it's like dudes will get their first check, and then they, like, see how all the rappers live, and they just want to live like that, even if it means they got absolutely nothing left after that.
I ain't going to, you can't discredit them, though.
Right.
I was one of them.
Yeah, totally.
I was fresh out of jail. Uh-huh. First day I came home, I went to the Louis store. Right. I'm like, I always wanted the Louis belt. I went to the store, got the Louis belts, and you know what I'm saying, we're just blowing through it. Right. That's when I made the Right Here video. I had the 2 new Gucci belts on my neck. I said, yeah, you lit.
That's fire. Now, I mean, because you sympathize with that outlook, though, because I know a lot of dudes who, like, they still, like, just spend so much money on clothes, like, older dudes and shit. But, like, at the end of the day, I understand where they're coming from because people wouldn't really give them credit for having money or being about their business unless they literally just proved it by, like, wearing expensive-ass clothes and, like.
It ain't even about that. Ain't always about expensive clothes. Like, some people ain't into clothes, like Chance. He not into clothes, you know what I'm saying?
But he got so much clout, he don't need no clothes.
Exactly. So you need to get to a point that you don't try to make people like you feel me?
That's tough, though. That's honestly how I always felt my whole life. It was like, fuck all that like fashion shit or having a fancy car or whatever. I'm just going to work so hard that eventually at some point, like, my accomplishments will like make it so that all that shit is irrelevant.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. No, I tried it all out. Like I bought all the design. I bought designer shit, tried it out, but I just ended up feeling like that ain't really me.
You can't be swagged out then turn around and try to be basic. They gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
he ran out of money.
No, for real, that is what it is too.
They
Yeah.
gonna look at it like that.
My girl bought me a chain too for my birthday. I'm like looking at it like, I don't know, babe. This just doesn't feel. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's me. I don't know. It's like a weird, because that's the whole thing is you got to make decisions. Like you could afford.
I used to be like that. Like I used to be quiet. I'm saying I won't even say shit. I wasn't no people person.
Right.
Like when I used to deal with French, it used to be like he'd be like go over there and holler at Drake, or he'll be like go over there and holler at Ross. Like these the people you need to build your own relationship with. They know you my family, and I used to be just in the corner, just quiet. Like he'd be like play your music, and I'm like, man, I ain't even got the email. Like
what do you think it was? Do you think it was that you were young?
I ain't gonna say young. It was just I used to always see myself around a bigger artist and be like, I don't know. I used to get like shook. Like
I mean, talking to Drake, that's a big thing to just walk on up and be like, yo, you might not know about me, but I swear to God, I'm dope.
Yeah. the story of life.
Right.
I'm dope, but at the same time, like you know what I'm saying, French definitely set that platform up for me to even be in the situation I am today.
Right. I mean, French, like I heard a lot of people say, and it really makes sense. He's kind of like the master networker. Like he's made so much out of his connections in his career.
You got to give it to French.
Yeah.
And you got to give it to Rich the Kid.
Rich the Kid too is another master finesser. Yep.
You fuck around to see him around Jesus. You like, damn, that motherfucker know everybody.
Certain types of people it just makes sense to them. So is that kind of like a regret in your career that the thing with French didn't work out? Do you look at that and sort of feel like that was a pivotal moment?
Hell no.
No?
No.
You're glad that it didn't work out?
No, I'm glad everything went how it went.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be right here.
Right.
Like, being around him, I walk into his house, he got a Louis Vuitton carpet. I say, shit, I barely got the belt. You got a fucking carpet, you feel me? But he was just motivation to me, you know what I'm saying? Still is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's like, it's kind of, the label thing's always going to be a tricky thing. I'm hyped that you have a situation that you're actually like confident though right now, because you were miserable with the fucking Def Jam thing for a long time, huh?
Shout out Alamo and the Scope.
Okay, so it's public.
It's push. It's a push. It's a go. You know what I'm saying? Priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at my numbers and my streamers like, damn, like, it's turned. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I did was got away from Def Jam.
Yeah, I feel that. So, like, in terms of like features that you did on this one, like who'd you get in there with that you were like actually hyped to work with?
I'm gonna say different for me and like that I want to do it with. I'm gonna say Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. So that is on the new project?
Yeah.
Fuck, I only made it like fucking 10 songs in. I must have missed that one. That's crazy though. That was when I was talking about that connection earlier. I should have mentioned that. So like, what was that like? You guys actually get in the studio together?
Yeah, we got like 7 songs just off the first studio.
For real?
Yeah, Lil Baby another one.
Oh, Lil Baby too is going crazy right now.
Definitely.
He's like the new fucking feature god of the scene. So wait, what was the energy like with you and Juice WRLD? Turn. I can only imagine.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I've been waiting on your ass. Come on.
Right.
I'm saying we got a lot of shit though. Like it's just about working and vibing and networking. Like all of us trying to get to where it's Chicago, just trying to help each other stay afloat. Like how Atlanta do it. Like everybody work with everybody and you know what I'm saying, keep up with each other. Like that's how we just try to do. Like I bet if you lose one view, I'm finna help you get that motherfucker back. Like
yeah,
that's how we trying to do.
Do you feel like, are you the kind of person that has that crazy fast work ethic? Because Juice WRLD in the studio is like a fucking animal, man. He just goes crazy. You can keep up with that pace?
Definitely.
Off the perks? You guys off the perks in there?
No, I don't fuck with perks.
You're over that?
No, I'm done with the motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like, I didn't got in my bag so much and know what I want. It's like, I know what they want to hear. Mm-hmm. It's easy. I can go in there and talk about some foreign. Now I'm going to talk about foreigners. I'm going to talk about the trenches. I'm going to talk about the bitches, the jury. When the motherfucker got shot, jail. I'm going to talk about everything. Cause this the shit I've been wanting to talk about, but I couldn't really have it at the same time because the Def Jam situation, they're like, no, don't drop that Monday.
Really?
Then the fans be like, damn, you said you was. I'm like, couldn't really say the situation.
But were they like involved like creatively? Like they didn't want you talking about super gangster shit on a record too, or?
No, it was just like, just say, I'm gonna give you an example. Just say the first time me doing Make It Out and taking them Molly World I did, Future and Wiz, they'll be like, I don't do Make It Out. I mean, this ain't what you want. They'll be like, go ahead with the Molly World record, and I'd be like, man, they want to hear this. And it was just all fucked up, and they told me what to do so long, like which music to choose so long that I faked adapted to it. You know what I'm saying? Lost myself, like ain't know what I wanted.
But you feel so powerless that you just sort of like give in, like, all right, I'll just let you do whatever. But then
you can say, fuck y'all, guess where you going?
Right.
It's going on that shelf. You can't do nothing about it.
Or you could just sort of give in and just let them put out some records that you're not 100% excited about, huh?
Think about it. It's 2018.
Yeah.
Like, how long you think that shit gonna work?
Right.
Somebody new every day.
Yeah. It's crazy these days. Was it hard to get out of your deal, or were they pretty, like, chill about it?
You know what's so crazy? Now, this shit ain't gonna work for everybody. But all I did was ask.
Really?
All I did was ask. I'm like, man, you know, we just broke down the situation. Like, I'm straight. I don't wanna. They agreed. I'm like, yes.
Right. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, when a label's stuck with like, if they don't really want to work with you, it's like you don't have that much to offer them, you know? So it's like, if it's a mutual decision, shit. There wasn't any money exchange in hands after the fact or anything? I'm sure there was all kinds of technical stuff, huh?
No, I don't know if we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, Science Street 3 movie.
Facts.
Like, I just know, like, when this shit drop, this shit gonna be like, this shit gonna be different. Like, I'm gonna tell everybody to grab that surfboard because the wave finna be crazy. Yeah.
That's amazing.